Welcome to the second video of onboarding a new marketing client. In this video, we're going to be going over setting up Google My Business replies. One of the things I like to do as soon as I get on with a new client is make sure their Google My Business is set up and making sure they're getting good replies to their reviews. This will help with actually ranking the reviews and getting more traffic to their Google My Business profile. So let's jump right in. Here is the template I use. It is on make.com. I've already got this one set up. Let's dig in and I'll kind of show you how to set it up real quick. First off, you're going to need access to the Google My Business API. I do have a video on how to get access to that. It does take about a week and a half to get set up. In your Google My Business profile, where we're going to watch reviews by creation time, it'll ask you for your account and then the location you're wanting to do. And I always set it to 1. If not, it'll try to grab 2 or 3 or whatever. I just want to do 1 at a time. Then we'll hit OK. Next up, we're going to connect it to our Google Sheet in the process. So the next process is to grab our Google Sheet that we did over here. Remember from the last video, I did have to change the way this lays out. So you have A1 to H1 is our deals, I can't remember. And then A2 to H2 is all of our answers. And we did go ahead and add a contact and an email to it. So in our Google Sheet one, we found the spreadsheet. The sheet name is the brand overview. Our range is the A2 to H2 because that has our data, and our headers is the A1 to H1. So headers and data. And that is it for that one. Then I have a router. I basically use this router for good reviews and bad reviews. So anything 4 and 5 is considered a good review. So I labeled it good. We're checking the star rating from the Google Business Review, and it is 5 in all caps or 4 in all caps. Same thing with the bad. It is 3 or 2 or 1. All right, so other than that, the process and items in it really doesn't change. So we're just going to check out 1. It's the same on both of them. So in this one, actually I can change this to, we'll change it to that. So the reply, Google Business Profile, reply good. It is using the mini. Then we're going to add a role because we're messaging an assistant when we make it. And then we have 8 questions here and only output the reply. So the first one is the about page. So we want to do the about link from our spreadsheet. So it'll pull that link right there. The keywords from our spreadsheet. So it'll pull those keywords. Cities from our spreadsheet. So what cities we're servicing. Brand name from our spreadsheet, which is Arrowhead. Then the reviewer display name is getting pulled from the Google Business Review. The comment is what review they left, and the star rating is what star they gave it to. All right. And it's basically the same thing on the bad side. I just have them separated because I want separate emails down here. Then we're going to create or update a review reply. We're going to enter manually the name and the name from here. So it's looking for that name for the review person and then the result of what pops out up here. All right. Then we send an email. One of the things I've noticed about most clients is their lack of knowing what you're doing and what's going on with all their marketing work. So I started sending out emails. The subject is new star rating, so 5-star review from, and then it puts out the display, the person's name for, and it puts out the brand name from the spreadsheet. So Arrowhead, and then I put Sith marketing notification because that's my company. Then, hey, contact. You just got a great review from display name. Here's what the review said with the comment. Keep up the great work. We went ahead and replied to the review for you. Here's what we said with the result. And then a little signature. Down here below, we have who we're going to send it to. So the email address for that person and their contact name. And then my email is what I'm sending from and my name. You can add the reply to if you want to. It doesn't matter. And then we're going to hit OK. The only difference in the one that says bad is it says you got a not so good review instead of you got a great review. But other than that, it's exactly the same setup. And then it just goes through and processes it. One thing that I will say to do is, depending upon when you take over, you want to either start from now on, so any review after today, or if you want to go back and do a couple that's been like less than a month, you can choose, and it tells you the dates. So like all these are older reviews, so I've got to work with this client to get more reviews. But you can choose which one. So we'll go ahead and choose that one, hit OK, and it will actually at this point. So I have them, we'll go ahead and save it. I have it scheduled to go every hour, which is fine for like 99% of companies out there. I do have one client that'll get, well, you could technically leave him at 1 hour too, but he gets, like during the day, he'll get 4 or 5 reviews. He's really on top of his getting reviews. So I got him set to 15 minutes because it will only use the one process if it doesn't find any new reviews. Just so I'm on top of his reviews. All right, so this is how we set this up. With the assistant that it's pulling, so I am using an assistant right here to message the assistant. We can come over here. Here, I'll show you. This is the one I'm testing, and this is what I'm about to swap it out to. So answer questions to answers. Here's all the questions. Analyze the about page, write a 6-paragraph response, our key goals, the greeting, and then rules to follow, and an example. All right, that's pretty much it. That'll get your whole reply going, and we should be good to go. In the next step, I'll show you how to do the Google Business updates. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.